glad you asked this question because I'm going to be very blunt and honest with you. The struggle to get this film made is unbelievable. I have spent, I would say, over 50,000 just getting this film made. While I was in Sri Lanka in 2017 as a leadership facilitator for 3 months, I saw the unpaid labor that Tamil women give. And even during our struggles, the unpaid labor that they had to give, they continue to do to rebuild the communities, the emotional labor, the physical labor, which is never spoken of. So I wanted to highlight that. Then when it was named as Daughters of Ulam, of course, it was twisted by a political agenda, which we said, okay, fine, it's not the name. We want to highlight the thing. So it was changed to Tamaregal. We did try to relaunch it again to do fundraiser. But the thing is that it is a woman-made film for women. But if you really look at it in the Tamil Canadian community, most of the businesses or where the money is, I really don't see it distributed for women-owned business or the women-created films. And it was very hard for me to get the funding for it. People just weren't really interested in seeing this come to fruition. There was a lot of struggles with that. I'm not saying they're not willing, but I think there's a lot of education needs to be happening. Not at those tables where the old boys clubs having whiskey to ask, "Hey, Machan, give me some money to fund this film." I'm not there, and I understand. So I think there's a lot of evolving that needs to happen. Number two is the safety of the subjects, because they're talking about the community work they're doing, the activism they're doing. When I filmed it, it was a different political party that was under the leadership, and when it changed. And when I launched the fundraiser, I was contacted by army generals from Sri Lanka through Facebook, trying to reach out to people I know to get my number, even though it is just a film about women's struggles. I think just our existence as Tamil people is so political that we can't even tell our stories without putting our lives at risk. So I think the question right now is that it's like my safety and also mostly the subject safety who live there in Sri Lanka is under discussion right now. So I can't give a date for the release. The journey of the film is the story.